the player he beat in the final in Tokyo a year ago, Viktor. He's the number 3 seed, the 2018 silver medalist Shi Uchi, and Anna Zantensen, who has 2 medals, a silver and a bronze. And so we started the tournament with 10 players who had won World Championship medals, now down to just 4. But all 4 that I've just mentioned have been in a World Championship final in the past. All 4, the number 1, 3, 8 and 12 seeds, looking down that list, have all been in a World Championship final. Well, I can tell you, to bring you right up to date, that Viktor, the beaten finalist in Tokyo last year, is 15-10 up in the deciding game against Wang Suwei. Viktor Axelsen against Prannoy. Very much the home favourite, Viktor Axelsen. Look at the smiles on the faces. The fans have come alive once again as the tall Dane, the Olympic champion, the 2-time Olympic medalist, and the 3-time World Championship medalist. 2 golds and a bronze. His first ever World Championship medal was in Copenhagen 9 years ago when he got a bronze. But this man is a very tricky customer. He's a wonderful player, is Prannoy Hasinasalil Kumar. He has had a wonderful year so far. He's been in 2 finals from 13 tournaments. Won the Malaysian Masters. That was his first title for 6 years. He's had injury problems. He's had health issues, but he's come back so strongly this year. And as I said just before this match was announced onto court, Prannoy is trying to become the 5th different men's singles player from India to medal in men's singles at World Championships. Prakash Sai Pranith, Lakshya Sen and Kidambi Shrikant, the 4 who have already medalled in the men's singles discipline. Well, this will be a 10th meeting between these 2 players, and of the previous 9, Viktor Axelsen has won 7 of them, including the last, which was in the quarter-final of the Japan Super 750 event earlier this year. It was 3 games in Tokyo, 21-8 in the deciding game, having lost the opening game, Axelsen. 6 times of the previous 9 encounters, it's gone to 3 games. So this...
Black, your choice. This side, Viktor. Serve.
So the players will need to change ends before the start of the warm-up period. Prannoy winning the toss of the coin and choosing the far end to start the match. Well, I said this man is tall. He's 194, that's 6'4". And he is the best badminton player on the planet right now. This is his 142nd week as world number 1. Well, Viktor Axelsen really has, since the COVID situation and the pandemic, has used that time so wisely. He's come out of lockdown a much better player. 29 years of age, born in Odense, and as far as he's concerned, 5 finals this year from 7 tournaments, winning 4 titles: Malaysian Super 1000, the Indonesian 1000, the European Games and the Japan Open. Well, in the first round he beat Nat Nguyen, then in a repeat of the European Games final he absolutely disposed of Christo Popov, the left-hander, and then in the 3rd round the bronze medalist from last year in Tokyo, the number 10 seed Cho Tien Chen, all of his matches in 2 straight games. So to Hasina Sunil Kumar Prannoy, who turned 31 last month. Currently 2 places down from his career high of 7, but just 1 week from the middle of May earlier this year at number 7. This is his 6th World Championship, and it's his 3rd consecutive quarter-final. In the first round, he had to come from 17-20 down in the opening game, saved 5 game points against Kuljunen of Finland, then beat Chico Wodoyo in 2 straight games, and then in the 3rd round, the number 7 seed, the 2021 gold medalist, Lo Ken Yu of Singapore, needed 3 games to get through the former champion.
Ready to play?
Yasan Sayorali of Mauritius is our umpire for this one, and Iris Metspalu of Estonia is the service judge. Well, Axelsen, one of 4 men's singles players to have 2 World Championship gold medals. Yang Chenlong and Kento Momoto, the others, but of course the record is held at 5 world titles by Lin Dan.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Viktor Axelsen, Denmark.
A huge roar from the fans.
And on my left, Prannoy, HS, India. Viktor Axelsen to serve. Love all. Play.
So the defending champion and 2-time gold medalist at the World Championship, Viktor Axelsen, getting this match underway against Prannoy, the number 9 seed from India. Nice angle. Well, I mentioned that this is a 3rd consecutive quarter-final for Prannoy. Quarter-final in Huelva, where he lost out to Lo Ken Yu, the man who beat yesterday and the man who went on to take the gold medal. Last year, he lost out to Zhao Jungpeng from China in the quarter-final stage. Well, they both look a little nervous to me.
Service over. 2-1.
Only the 2nd player from India ever to make 3 quarterfinals of the consecutive quarterfinals of the World Championships. Prakash Padukone was the first. Yeah, well put away. That was going back to 1980, 83 and 85. And of course, Prakash went on to win the bronze medal in 83 here in Copenhagen. Missed it. Understandable that they're both a little nervous.
Yeah. Prannoy in for a tough task, but he knows that he has done it before, and so does Axelsen. So
yes, 2 victories.
Can't take it too lightly.
Viktor.
Yeah, just needed to wait to get the line judge, who's also the court attendant, back on his chair.
I don't know whether we should congratulate Axelsen for a good smash there, or whether that's another sign that Prannoy is nervous. This time defence.
Yeah. side.
That's a terrific side. Body smash.
5-2.
I think Prannoy was expecting one down one of the sidelines. Now, I found out, Steen, about the strapping on the left shoulder.
Okay.
And he had a fall during training, and then he made it off that crawled over. That was lucky for Axelsen. He acknowledges that. Prannoy then dived during the Australian Open when he reached the final. And that was his last tournament prior to the World Championships, where he reached the final. So we knew he was in good form coming into this. So he's just wearing that strapping because it doesn't really prevent him doing anything. But if he dives again, there's Viktor's wife and the children. So 5 straight points. Great
defense. Prannoy looking at the umpire. Thought he had touched the floor. I don't think so.
I don't think so. Well, he's now speaking to the umpire.
Yeah.
I think it was okay. Here we go. No, that was fine.
Yeah.
But very sensible from Prannoy just to continue.
Yeah.
You've got to play it to the umpire. And if they've not called it, you've got to play on.
We had a situation in Hilo Open. Very decisive. Wait, that was going wide.
Yeah, Prannoy should have left that one. Corella Gopalchand and Guru Saidat, two coaches for Prannoy. And I wonder if that was just trying to get rid of some of the annoyance of the previous rally, because he doesn't normally snatch at those. I always think that Prannoy is a very calm player.
Yeah.
He's a very clever player.
He is. I saw an interview from yesterday, or a picture on social media, where he said, I hope my physio is ready to work at night, suggesting that, you should have left that he is perhaps not totally recovered from the travel from Australia. It's only 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I think the start here for Viktor Axelsen has just been a dream start. And it becomes really tough now for Prannoy.
Oh, yeah, I'd challenge him. I saw that as wide.
Yeah, I think it's clearly wide. Stango saying if Axelsen is a little bit under pressure attacking, then hit it to the body.
Very good challenge, Prannoy. Well done.
Correction, out. Service over. 3-9. Play.
Well, the last time these two met each other in Japan in the quarterfinal stage, Prannoy played such a clever game that he managed to frustrate Axelsen, and Axelsen was getting very agitated, and things were annoying him, that, and that was due to the good play of Prannoy.
That's why I'm thinking, did he choose the far end to start with because he thinks it's good, or because he thinks it's the worst side? And I think actually for the game plan he needs to employ, this should be the good side. was positive for Prannoy. The net exchanges there.
Brilliant. What a backhand.
5-10.
Finds the line. Great reactions apart from anything, but look at that technique. Oh, clever return. And Viktor Axelsen goes to the mid-game interval with a 6-point advantage. And it wasn't even particularly deep in court, was it? Not that you would have liked that, because that was a forehand return of serve. But 11-5, the advantage to Viktor Axelsen.
Så længe vi kan spille den første ind i banen til ham, vi hjælper for at løfte den. Og det har vi ikke gjort noget til, det skal vi nogle af. Indtil han står helt fremme.
Mere forberedt noget her, stadigvæk.
Ja, det kender vi. Ja.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So I don't know if you were able to catch any of Thomas Steingård's coaching there, Steen.
Focus on the front court, reiterating that if it's a little bit out of balance, he can always attack the body.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Service over, 6-11.
That's much better. That's great play.
Super play from Prannoy.
This is much more like the first game we saw in Japan, where there's this battle for the initiative on the front court.
Well left, just wide. Yeah, no question. That's taken with the sideways drift.
Service over, 8-12.
A little too impatient to my taste in that backhand, Axelsen. There's a couple of times in the forehand where he's tried to push flat as well. That's well played by Prannoy. And the positive news for the Indian is that, well, he hasn't really played that fantastic. He's played some good rallies, but he's only 3 points adrift.
Yeah. And it's all really happened since the mid-game interval. I'd love to know what his coach has said.
Good coverage. Axelsen closing the net down.
Service over, 13-9.
Oh, he made a good net shot. That was. He's loosened up.
Almost as if he changed his mind there, Viktor Axelsen. Yeah, but Prannoy has upped his game.
He has. I think he was quite tensed in the beginning. And then Axelsen got a couple of good defensive shots back where Prannoy thought it was winners. And I think that puzzled him in the opening stages. Now he's much more in it, not only scoring-wise, but
Thank you.
There's a battle in the rallies. Battle for initiative.
It was the longest rally so far, 28 shots. I think he's wary of lifting.
And he should be.
Because of the drift.
Because of Axelsen. But also the drift. He needs to be able to lift with... yeah, that's better. Good follow-up by Axelsen. He can't lift too high to Axelsen. That's only a very, very few times in the game where he can do it as a variation. And it's simply too dangerous.
Oh, that's a nice net shot. It's been played at a ferocious pace.
Oy.
What a rally.
Two fantastic defensive actions from Prannoy.
Yeah, well played. Very good rally.
Service over, 11-15.
Great racket head control for that last shot from Prannoy. Oh gosh, these are getting longer and longer. 38 shots. There was a forehand defensive shots played fast and flat across courts from Axelsen that I felt changed the rally. It was before this. One down the forehand side, then down the backhand. And it was a defensive drive that really impressed me.
On a straight smash from Prannoy.
Yeah.
I feel Prannoy has been too predictable in his smashes from that backhand court. Not in a really good position, then it's a cross. Can be a slice drop shot or half smash.
That was a nice variation.
Yes, it was.
Prannoy.
Yes, it was. But I'm still missing a really dangerous cross attack there from the same position to keep the court open.
That's a great lift. Missed it. Yeah.
What the court is? What the court? 13, 16.
It was 9-2.
He was.
In the opening.
On a run of 8 straight points, you got to 9-2.
Victor?
Now there's only 3 points in it.
Victor.
Well, so the picture, Axelsen is shaking his legs a little bit.
13-16. He's closing down the net, Axelsen there. I think Prannoy needs to play 1 or 2 to the back. Of course, he doesn't want to play it high and give his opponent time. But I think Axelsen is just stepping forward every time back to the net. He's looking for closing down the net area.
He is.
You've got to keep him honest. You've got to push him to the back. Good rally. Oh, was there early and he's missed it. That was an opportunity for Prannoy. 19-13. For once, Axelsen had been backing off. Well, he's piled on the pressure, and he's won 4 straight points to give himself 7 game point opportunities. Missed it. Opening game to the defending world champion, Viktor Axelsen. 21-13 in just 20 minutes. Oh, it didn't miss by much, did it? But a miss is a miss.
అది నువ్వు కనిపించాలి నీకు కొంచెం అన్నీ ఓపెన్ పెట్టుకో షార్ట్స్, ఎందుకంటే ఒకటే ప్రెడిక్టబుల్ ఆడితే కూడా వాడు రీడ్ చేస్తాడు. సో అందుకని నువ్వు ఇది కొడుతున్నావు, ఈ క్రాస్ కొడుతున్నావు, ఇది కొడుతున్నావు అన్నీ ఆడుతూ ఉంటావు. అండ్ వాడు ఎక్కడున్నాడో చూసుకుంటాడు. వాడు ఉండకపోతే కొట్టడు. వాడు వెనుక నుంచి కూడా చిన్నగా కొడుతున్నాడు. వాడు గట్టి ఆడి జనరల్గా కింద స్లోగా పెట్టడం కూడా వాడికి మారుస్తుంది. అంటే నువ్వు కొంచెం ఫాస్ట్ ఆడడానికి మొదలెట్టు దగ్గర చేయాలి. నువ్వు కూడా ఆన్ చేస్తే ఆ సైడ్ నుంచి అయితే పుష్ చేస్తాడు. ఈ సైడ్ నుంచి పుష్ ఆప్షన్ కూడా లేదు వాడికి. నువ్వు ఎంత చిన్నగా కొట్టినా కూడా వాడు ముందే పెట్టాలి. నువ్వు గట్టి కొడితే వాడికి ఇన్స్టింక్ట్లో వచ్చేస్తాడు. నువ్వు ఇన్స్టింక్ట్ మాత్రం చిన్నగా ఆడుకుంటావు. ఫస్ట్ నుంచి
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach. Second game, level, play.
So the defending champion, Viktor Axelsen, 1 game to the good against Prannoy.
Service over, 1-love.
took it too late in his forehand corner.
Service over, 1-all.
And that, I assume, is why you prefer the backhand return of serve. You can create more disguise and deception. Oh, that was going wide.
I think he's taken numerous shots on that sideline that could have gone wide.
Yeah, even the trickery. Oh, Prannoy couldn't save the day between the leg shots. Good improvisation. Here it comes.
He's got to show something quickly here in the second game, Prannoy. Otherwise, I think that he doesn't really have the engine today to challenge Axelsen. I think he needs to play faster. But if he feels that this is the better side where he can push it more freely, doesn't have to think, and perhaps he could put pressure on the Dane.
That's a lovely backhand from Prannoy. Pushed it on.
That was a really important rally for Prannoy because he was basically overcovering the front court there, and then when Axelsen tried to push him to the back, he made an error.
Play.
Yep.
There was the cross from the backhand side.
Absolutely.
And it gets a little bit extra bite in it here because it's played with the sideways drift, so it arrives a little earlier.
Oh, that's a good net shot.
Service over, 3-all.
Another one goes long.
Yeah.
Service over, 4-3.
Brilliant defence. What a rally. Oh! Wrong choice of shot from Prannoy. What an excellent rally, though. That was brilliant defence.
Thank you. Players back on court.
Yeah, Axelsen was covering that forehand push.
Yeah, and Thomas Stavngård here emphasizing exactly that. But the read is that that's the key corner for the game plan of Prannoy. So Axelsen is trying to overcome it. That's a game of chess, so you need to open it up and playing the opposite corner more than they... Well, that Axelsen anticipates that he will.
He's plugging that forehand corner a lot, Prannoy, isn't he? That's a great read from the Indian.
And he's got to win these rallies, Prannoy.
Missed it.
5-4.
Well, there was a big gulp of air intake after that rally from Prannoy.
Victor.
I should think there was from both of them.
Victor. So everyone.
Longest rally so far.
Defensiven her. Godt, Vigger.
Play.
Yeah, good call by the umpire.
Nice.
Service over.
That was all about angle and placement rather than power. Nice, very nice. Yep. Got a deflection off the top of the tape. Prannoy's last shot there. Landed in.
There's some positive signs if you're a fan of Prannoy. Lift. Ooh.
I think you can safely say he was waiting for that. Look how he's encroaching in on the net, Axelsen. Wonderful net shot, just stands his ground. Thank you very much. Wow. Prannoy touched the net anyway.
Early on in this second game, when there was these two long rallies, I thought that would be to the advantage of Axelsen, but actually Prannoy scored more points after that. Let's see what happens here.
Now that was a tired-looking shot to me from Prannoy, trying to be a little too tricky.
7-0.
Almost like he couldn't really lay low enough in the legs.
7-all. Well taken. Yeah, a little bit loose from Axelsen on the cross-court net shot.
7.
That's a good angle. Wonderful defense.
Oy.
Total miss hit from Prannoy. Yeah, and he paid the price.
Service over. 8-0. Thank you.
Well, Axelsen has come into these World Championships in great form. He's won his last 3 tournaments, the Indonesian Super 1000, European Games and the Japan Open. Now, 2 informed players, always produces a good match, or usually does. And this certainly isn't disappointing. This is an excellent quarterfinal. Oof, that's wild. What on earth was he thinking there?
Service over. 9-8.
That's a sloppy couple of points from Axelsen.
From below the tape.
I think Prannoy must have changed his mind or lost sight of the shuttle. He looks up at the television lights.
Show where to white, show where to white, show where to white.
So it is Prannoy who goes to the mid-game interval with a 2-point advantage against the defending champion. That was a nice idea, wrong execution.
Det er eneste grund til, at bagud de der 3 dumme fejl. Ja.
Nancy, han vil gerne det er vigtigt, at vi ikke rykker op på det hele og skal flyve rundt i temposkift hele tiden og rykker på alting. Ikke? Spil og rulle rundt nærmest, spil banen, brug hjørnerne, og så klar, når du har chance, så rykker du igennem der.
Go to 1, 20 seconds. Go to 1, 20 seconds.
So 11-9, the advantage to Prannoy as play resumes here in the second game. Nice.
That's well played.
Good aggressive play from Prannoy. What was the advice from Thomas Stangl?
It was to use the full court so it doesn't get too cramped on the front court. Even though Axelsen is playing with the drift alongside the court, it's not conditions where you can't lift or can't play the back court, so he needs to find it. I think perhaps if he could play a cross clear or two. And he also said, Axelsen himself, the only reason I'm behind is those 3 stupid mistakes, and he could add this one to it. So they come from somewhere, those mistakes. And then he said one little thing that sort of worried me a little bit. He says, the legs are there now. Have they not been there, or why do you need to say it? But perhaps just reaffirmation that he normally does a lot when talking to his coaches, Axelsen.
That's a beauty.
It's I might remember wrong, but I seem to recall that it's been a long time since Axelsen has fired a really, really powerful smash that's winning.
No, I know. And I think back to the match in the World Tour finals last year.
Yeah.
And I didn't think Axelsen was using his smash.
No.
And of course, Prannoy beat him in those World Tour finals, but Prannoy couldn't qualify for the semi-finals. Axelsen had already qualified. This is a handsome lead now for Prannoy.
This is very, very positive for Prannoy, as you say, because he's been controlling and he's been creating his own points. It's not like there's been one gift at the net, but otherwise he's been creating his own luck.
Well taken. Very well taken. Yeah.
17.
Long back line with the drift. And 17-10 now.
This escalated quickly, as they say, after the interval.
Yeah.
Where was it? I guess that he's not been able to use these smashes. That's also credit to Prannoy for playing with good length, which I questioned whether it was possible for him to get the correct length on his shots. He certainly proved that he can find the length.
Good serve.
Great play.
It's gone long.
Love the long backhand from Prannoy. That's one of the situations we could see Axelsen was moving forward. That's one of the situations where you feel it's difficult to play it long enough. He did it.
Good lift. Oh, that was going wide, wasn't it?
I think so too.
Never got behind that, Prannoy.
Is there a little swing again?
13, 18, wipe the court, please.
No momentum.
Thank you. Prannoy on court.
Korbichan offering advice and support.
Perhaps not the wisest option from Prannoy, from low down to try a cross-court clear to such a tall man.
18.
Well, that's what the Danish coaches advised, play the full court.
Oh, that's good defense. Big point, this. Oh. Tired looking shot that from Axelsen.
19-14.
Yeah, longest rally so far, and both players are hurting.
Court. Prannoy.
Nowhere near coming over.
Yeah. 2 points away from this second game. Prannoy. Good shot. Brilliant. Oh, he's broken his racket there. Axelsen broken the frame.
20. Game point 14.
As he tried to retrieve the shuttle, there, hangs down onto the floor and breaks the racket. So 6 opportunities for Prannoy to level this quarter-final at 1 game apiece. Missed it.
I was just about to praise him for the shot quality that he's displayed here in the second game, Prannoy. I'm still going to do it even though he missed that one.
Overdone it. It's wide, and it is 1 game all. 21-15, the second game in favour of Prannoy. 46 minutes into the match, and it's 1 game apiece. And both players are feeling the pace of this. What a good quarter-final.
Han kommer til at sætte helt sindssygt nu her til at starte med det. Vi skal ikke ind i sats. Spil rimelig grundtempo. Brug banen på ham her. Vær klar, når du får chancen. Kom op, Bækken.
Ja. Problemet er, at jeg føler lige nu, at han læser lidt mit angreb, ikke?
Jo.
Hvad skal jeg gøre? Der så.
Kom op og hold den med stagskud igennem. Og så lader han gætte på den.
Ja.
Så, men det der med, hvis vi hænger lidt, slå clearen, brug de dybe hjørner på ham. Op foran her. Ja. Han stod herude og var ved at knække sammen her før. Han skal ikke have nogen bilje. Han kommer til at satse. Han kommer til at tulle rundt her. Så vi skal klar til at holde bilen. Okay? Op ad den skal.
కొడితే మంచి పని పర్లేదు నెక్స్ట్ అది అవుతున్నాయి అది చాలా అవుతున్నాయి
Code 1, 20 seconds. Code 1, 20 seconds. Return to your chair.
5 points at hard. The first 3 points, 4 points.
Well, the defending champion, Viktor Axelsen, has a real fight on his hands. Look at his gestures, though, urging himself on. The fans will do their bit to urge him on too.
Play.
Well, Prannoy is playing like a man inspired. Oh, good defense.
It was just like the first game.
That's unbelievable defense, isn't it?
Love.
Brilliant net exchange. It's going wide. What was the advice from Thomas Stangl?
It was to use the full court, move him, and then Axelsen said, I feel that he's reading my attack right now. What should I do? And I think that I sometimes forget what they say. I think Stangl said, still not go all out, still more important with steepness than power. And they think that Prannoy will come out and gamble a little bit on this far side of the court here. So that's going to be interesting to see. I feel that
Nice.
Axelsen has looked to have much less spring in his steps than we saw in the first two matches. And
Yeah.
I think that's a fantastic effort so far from Prannoy, coming back from a game down against Axelsen on home soil.
Yeah, I think Axelsen was really worried about this match.
Yeah.
And I think he's even more worried now.
Missed it.
Oh, his challenge. I saw that as in.
Do you think it's in?
I thought it was in.
I think Axelsen believes the same the way I lip read what he was saying to the coaches.
Yeah.
Oi.
Caught the line.
Challenge and successful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 3-all play.
Yeah. Now that's what he was doing well in the first game.
Yeah.
It was these fast, angled shots. I have to admit, he was given rather too much time from Prannoy's high clear there.
But that's probably the only way he feels that he can play the backline with accuracy. I just have a feeling that it's more important not to give the angle away, which was what he did so brilliantly in the second game. Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, that's a nervous shot.
Wow.
Service over. 4-all.
This is a real test for the reigning world champion.
Certainly is.
Good play.
It's going wide.
5-4.
So if Prannoy weathers the first storm, so to speak, then he's got a good chance in the rallies.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's how it looks at the moment.
word. That's well wide. Spectacular early exchanges in the rally.
Service over.
And the backhand smash from Prannoy.
Uses a reach.
Brilliant. Threaded it down the line.
Service over. 6-5. Thank you.
Now that was millimetre perfect, that final smash from Prannoy.
Thank you.
I was questioning whether he had the pace after the first game, whether Prannoy had the pace to challenge Axelsen. And I think he has, but in glimpses, but his shot quality, his racket is making up for it.
Simply cannot afford simple errors like that.
No.
Yeah, clever. Half smash down the forehand side of Prannoy. Followed up, and then straight at the body.
6, 7.
Timing the defensive shots, to me, is a bit of a sign of fatigue.
Yeah. In the opening game, we saw a lot of net exchanges where Axelsen was battling Prannoy for the initiative on the front court, and he's definitely lost it. Axelsen, he hasn't got the initiative. Prannoy is controlling the front court. Wide.
It's just a gift.
10, 6. Clear. Out.
Well, good umpiring, not allowing Axelsen to go and towel down.
There he's close enough. Oh, that's brilliant by Prannoy.
Well, this is extremely worrying if you are a Danish fan, because Prannoy has played such a clever start to this third and deciding game. Playing back to the net.
Den spiller vi inde på banen her. Og hvis han så ligger tæt, så er der 2 mål, så går op og løber tilbage på, når han spiller tæt langt udefra. Der vil han gerne have løbet. Stående på, så det er det selv, hvis det er lidt på den her også.
Go to 1, 20 seconds. Go to 1, 20 seconds. Prannoy. Coach,
Well, I really don't know whether you managed to hear that.
Well, there's 2 possibilities. If Prannoy plays the net from far away, then Axelsen can play back at him, because that's where he wants the lift, according to Thomas Stavngård. And the other option must be that he needs to lift.
Oh, dear me. The reigning world champion is in dire straits here.
He is.
That's well taken.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with the shot from Prannoy. That's what he needs to do, Axelsen, also to get the audience behind him.
Yeah.
And we didn't see that in the second game. There was no attack, and he's playing a little with the drift, so Prannoy is not going to, most likely not going to flick that long again. And if he does once, then so be it. He needs to be dangerous from the backcourt. Wide.
Wide.
Clever play by Prannoy, playing it directly into the stomach of Axelsen.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it from a Danish perspective.
Yeah, he wasn't able to do that in the second game, was he?
No.
And it was using those acute angles in the opening game that worked to his advantage. Good lift. Well, there's a challenge here from Prannoy. I thought that was wide, and if Prannoy is wrong here, he's got no challenges left. This is crucial.
Yeah.
We caught the line.
Yeah.
Good challenge.
You can't underestimate the
9.
significance of that. He's still got a challenge left, and he's got an extra point.
Yeah.
14-9 instead of 10-13. Super important for Prannoy.
Super shot. That's 2 in the last 3 or 4 rallies, isn't it? With the cross-court smash.
10, 14.
Oh, he guessed right.
Yeah. And then Axelsen guessed right.
And he played that with a broken string. That's great control. Don't know how he managed that.
11, 14.
5 of the last 7 points to Viktor Axelsen. Now the fans chanting Viktor's name.
Oh, you got 12 points.
Beautiful control.
15, 11.
And the next couple of rallies are going to be super important.
Oh, clever.
Oh, he was playing well.
Yeah. That's magnificent from Prannoy.
11.
He's overcommitted going forward, Axelsen.
long.
Yeah.
Service over, 17-12.
Time is running out for the defending champion. Prannoy has to put the enormity of the situation out of his mind and just focus point by point. That's well left.
Service over, 13-17. Quick toweling on you. Here on court.
Wide, long.
That's a cheap point.
It was a nervous-looking return to me.
Yeah. That's what I said a moment ago.
Yeah.
He's got to put the enormity of what he could be about to achieve out of his mind.
Exactly.
That's going wide.
That's a gift.
Yeah.
Service over, 18.
3 points away from the semi-final for Prannoy and defeating the defending champion.
Good shot.
Oh, it's long. Challenge here.
That's very late.
Viktor Axelsen, challengers.
I can understand Prannoy's frustration outside the picture.
Yeah.
That was very, very late.
Yeah, but Prannoy is saying to himself and looking at his coaches, palms down, and as if to say, calm down, calm down. Yeah, it's clearly wrong.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
2 tantalizing points
14.
from a guaranteed medal for Prannoy.
Oy. He was going all in there, Axelsen, and he was almost over-jumping that shot.
Error on the next shot, and it is 5 match point opportunities for Prannoy to dethrone the reigning champion, Viktor Axelsen. Missed it.
Service over, 16-20.
Gobichan is urging him to remain calm.
Second match point for Prannoy. This time he converts because that's gone wide. And Prannoy has beaten the defending champion and 2-time world champion Viktor Axelsen in 3 games, coming from a game down. 13-21, 21-15, 21-15 in the deciding game. And Prannoy becomes the 5th different men's singles player from India
Match won by Prannoy.
to medal
13-21
in the men's singles discipline at the World Championships. Well, that was a remarkable performance by Prannoy.
What a fantastic match, mentally and tactically. Falling behind after that 9-2 start, the way he came back, and in the end actually outthought Axelsen. That was just brilliant.
Yeah, and Axelsen appeared to get more and more nervous. But there is confirmation of the score. 13-21, 21-15, 21-16 in the deciding game. And Prannoy is guaranteed a medal. He's in the semi-final of the World Championships tomorrow. Well, coming up next is women's singles, and it's the three-time former champion Carolina Marin of Spain up against Tai Tzu Ying, the two-time medalist, on a quest for her elusive gold. So welcome back to the Royal Arena here in Copenhagen. Well, a huge upset in the men's singles with Prannoy playing quite brilliantly to beat the defending champion Viktor Axelsen. Next up, we have the battle of two former world number ones. It's the three-time former champion Carolina Marin from Spain up against the two-time medalist Tai Tzu Ying of Chinese Taipei. Well, as far as the women's singles draw is concerned, three former champions and two beaten finalists amongst the 8 players in the quarterfinal stage. Top half of the draw has been decided. It is An Se Young, the world